Hi, I'm Senator Malcolm Roberts and I'm in Serena with Steve Andrew, the One Nation Member of Parliament in Queensland State Parliament. So we've got a post here from Nanette Radek, who's a bit of a journalist in North Queensland. So you've spent $1,900 out of your communication budget on your communication, your promotion. But even that includes material for the community, right?
So out of that, I would have put some signs on the side of my car, and they're very meagre signs.
Yes, yeah.
They're just about stick men. The next thing is, but we do all the printing as well. So we'll help Kamala. They'll print their newsletter. A lot of the local
newsletter.
Yeah, we do a lot of news. There's no one that comes into our office that asks us for newsletters or publication sort of material so they can use it to their advantage that we don't do it for. But I don't see it really fair to use taxpayers' money to actually promote myself. I think that's, even though it's legal in the Electoral Commission, even though it's legal in Queensland Parliament, a lot of this, I get $72,500. Some of this is actually donated back to parties, and it's legal to do that.
Legal?
Legal to do that.
Taxpayer money to help the
That
parties.
is correct, and
well,
you can...
Look at this. The number one person for spending was Michael de Brenny from the Labor Party in Springwood, who spent $58,000 on production, publication, distribution services from his electorate budget of $73,000. That's 80% almost.
Yeah, that's correct. That's a lot of money.
Promoting himself.
That's a lot of money.
And last place out of all the Queensland MPs in State Parliament was Stephen Andrew with, as I said, $1,900.
So if you take that into consideration, if you had 100 politicians like myself, that'd be like under $190,000. Other politicians that are spending around the 50 mark, 100 of those, that basically equates to $4,650,000 that the Queensland taxpayer is forking out for, look, whatever they're putting it on. But I gave $42,776 back to my community last year, and with good reason. Mate, we were going through a lot of strife. A lot of that, I gave out toilet rolls. We delivered toilet rolls down to St Lawrence. We gave out food. We gave out food packages. These people, we gave them food packages to give to older people as part of the community. We never stopped giving something back, because that's what this role's about. The spirit of being a politician here in Queensland and anywhere, as you know, is looking after our own people.
Hang on, mate. That's the spirit within One Nation.
Yeah.
It's not the spirit within the LNP or Labor or the Greens.
I'm sad to say you're right. It's more to do with following the party line.
And Steve, it's not just Labor, Liberal and the Greens that do this and the Nationals. North Queenslander Jason Costigan, North Queensland First, spent almost $53,000 of taxpayer money on advertising. He was one of the top runners.
I can't get over it. Like, I can't see why you'd want to do it. I get more out of giving it back to the people than the actual electorate. But anyway, if that's what it is, that's the figures tabled in Parliament. You know, do we want to go down this road? We're in a process where we're going to be post-COVID or getting out of COVID. We need to be frugal. Everything that we spend's got to make return on investment, has to have a good business case. We don't want people spending this sort of money willy-nilly. We want it hitting the mark. We've done enough messing around. We've wasted enough money and time. We need to get real politicians in there and actually not spend money on stuff that we don't need to.
Yes. Remember, that's taxpayers' money that's allocated to MPs, and this is the one who spent most of his money, almost all of his money, on the people in his electorate, because he serves the people of his electorate. Well done.
Thank you, mate. Much appreciated.